Hello Pisces, welcome to your March 2020 reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Special welcome to my podcast listeners on Apple and Spotify. Pisces, let's get some oracle cards for you. Firstly, we'll get the overall energy for Pisces for the month of March. Spirit guides, what do you have for the water sign of Pisces? Okay, we have the cauldron, symbolic of the womb, so we'll see where that one goes. I also want to pull a spirit animal oracle for Pisces for the month of March. Spirit animal for Pisces, please, for the month of March. Spirit animal for Pisces for the month of March. We have the butterfly, rebirth, reinventing yourself, opening to change. And it's a journey card, of course, but it's a beautiful card. And let's get the overall focus for the month from the Moon Oracle for Pisces. The overall focus for Pisces for the month of March. We have confidence, and there was one that came out too. I'm going to pull that as well. Confidence and scepter. So Pisces, let's take a look. So Pisces, interesting energy. I do pick up an enormous amount of confidence around you. There is a feeling of Empress energy with this cauldron card. It is about creation. It is about birthing something in your life. So there's a lot of fertile energy around this. So for those of you who are looking for that, be aware. That for those of you who aren't, also be aware. A lot of fertile energy. Now, of course, it doesn't necessarily mean about pregnancy, of course. It can be the birth of a new project. However, for you, Pisces, I do get a strong element of rising above, wanting to gain recognition, achievement of material gain. The card of scepter speaks about the desire for a position of prominence in life and having a very keen ambition and a desire to attain a position, a responsibility. So here there's a feeling here of wanting to achieve a position, but of course you have to employ a significant amount of good planning and forethought. So there's planning around this. The butterfly card is a card of rebirth. So starting over, starting fresh. I do feel that you are reinventing yourself. And as part of that, I get an essence of creating this new life for yourself and moving very confidently towards a position of recognition in some way. It could be about a career. Perhaps you want to move forward with a different type of career, something that's going to move you further, improve your status in some way, or improve your financial status. So let's see where this goes, Pisces. Interesting energy. At the bottom of the deck for you, we do have the Fool. So taking that risk, taking that leap of faith, reinventing yourself, trying something that you feel. I get you having many choices, but you have they're narrowing down. I feel like these choices are narrowing down. And for you, you're starting to move ahead with a plan here. I do get that essence. And I also get a feeling around this. I have to say that for some it is about love as well. There is love mixed up in this. I'm going to get the cards. Can be for you, Pisces. Remember, the energies can be reversed. And of course, if you're cross-watching, this may be a Piscean that you're dealing with. So let's see what we have. We've got the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, Justice, Two of Cups in reverse, the Empress. There's that Empress energy. We also have the Five of Cups in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Page of Wands in reverse. The overall energy is the Two of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So what I'm getting here, Pisces, with that overall energy, is that you've been holding yourself back from making a choice. There's some indecision. But I get an essence of you soon making that choice, making that decision. Because things come to a head for you, I feel like you have to make it. It's a feeling around you of, you know what, I'm going to make this decision. Right in the center though, I've got the Two of Cups in reverse. So it doesn't seem to be about love. You know, I'm getting an essence of this, of using your contacts as a means to an end. That's what I'm picking up. For you, there's a sense of putting things right with Justice and the Empress card. The past energy that I'm picking up around you, Pisces, is of being very focused on your own achievement. So doing the work that was necessary, putting the planning in, having the idea, putting the plans together, carrying out those plans. And with that Temperance card, I'm mainly picking the energy up as, for you, trying to maintain that balance in your life. For some reason, I'm picking up a solitary energy around that. Pisces, I feel like that's been a solitary practice for you. You've been focused on the work, you've been focused on your ideas and bringing balance into your life. Not going to extremes one way or the other, just trying to keep things working steadily towards that end game. For you, it's all about the end game in March. The thing is, there's something that you feel has not gone your way, and it's love, or a love connection. And you're wanting to, I see it as a means to an end. You want to do something here that will move you further along in life. I was picking up that Empress card and the womb, that card of cauldron. And cauldron is, the vibration around that is the sacral chakra, and it is the void. It is potential. So cauldron symbolizes potential that you have to create your own direction and your own outcome. So you seem to have this energy of very fertile energy and something that you can bring to fruition. But the flip side of this is that what you choose to create, it has to be for your highest good, and of course the way that you create it. So you will need to be fully conscious of what you're trying to achieve. It's kind of like, if you give, so shall you receive. So if you place love and compassion in your cauldron and stir it with wisdom, you're likely to create the same thing in your world. But of course, if you use a different, say a little bit more nefarious energy, you'll receive that back as well. Again, pregnancy is likely, as is the birth of a new situation in your life. So there has been this feeling of filling a void, emptiness, and you wanting to create this sense here of filling that void. But it's all about the potential, and I think for you, you've been holding back on something, holding back on this potential. Now, the Five of Cups in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse. I'm picking this up as a sense of not being, or not feeling confident, really. I get a lack of confidence and a lack of optimism. But I feel that is moving away. I get an energy here of you withholding your own abilities, your own talents for creation, your own confidence. But again, I see that changing. I see you Well, mainly I'm picking it up. I have to be honest, I feel like it's an energy here of a changing your mindset. Changing your mindset and moving ahead with confidence, recognizing your talents, your worth. And I still get this energy though of a means to an end. And I want to get some clarifiers on that, because that's all I'm getting at the moment is using something as a means to an end. So let's see. Again, can be you, Pisces, could be someone around you, but let's start clarifying. Because I don't actually feel a sense of harmony around you or within yourself, especially as it relates to, I get another person. There's someone around you who you feel is a blockage in some way. There's a sense here of disharmony with that particular person. So that's the reason why I want to get some clarifiers at this stage of the reading. Nevertheless, I see you moving forward here in March, getting your confidence back. Let's take a look at that Ace of Swords. Okay, that's you there as the woman. I see your energy there, Pisces. You may have some air in your chart with that Ace of Swords. I get you as being very clear-headed. Once you get an idea in your head, you are very laser-focused, and I get a lot of power around that energy in being able to make clear decisions, very clear thinking when it comes to what you want to achieve and how to achieve it. The Knight of Pentacles, we've got the Fish. Yeah, you're very focused on what is of value to you, putting the effort towards something that you feel is going to pay off for you long term. And what I was getting around confidence and scepter, it's about a position of power, or a position of recognition, a position of status, and also material gain. And that Fish is actually about material gain. It is about wealth. So I see you very focused on attaining wealth and putting the effort towards that. We have the Temperance card and the Tower. So you may have been working, I get you've been working really hard, perhaps in a large institution, and I get you being okay in that. Actually, I feel like you've been doing okay with that. It has provided you with a certain level of being able to sustain yourself. Let's take a look at the Justice card. We've got the Cross. Yeah, there's a feeling around this of feeling like something was, well, it's kind of like believing that you are deserving of something. That's what I'm getting from Spirit, Pisces. Like you want to put something right. You feel like there's been something that hasn't gone your way. And I'm picking it up as love in general. And you now feel like that has become like that, your cross to bear, some kind of burden. Two of Cups in reverse, we've got the Sun card. Yeah, it's shining a light on what you don't have now. We have the Empress card with the Child. Okay, so there's that energy of fertility again. So a real need to be careful. I mean, I've got the Empress with the Child. So if you don't want children, yeah, this is definitely a sign to be careful about that. If you do, then it's very good signifier here of fertility. But of course, when we look at that Two of Cups right in the center and in the reverse, there has to be love there. It has to be the right place for you to have this energy of fertility. It has to be with the right person. It can't just be, I mean, for some Pisceans, there may be an energy here of wanting that, but without the partnership. I'm also picking that up. Okay. We've got the Five of Cups in the reverse and this man. Okay. We've got the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Bear, Page of Wands in reverse with the Letter. Okay. All right. So I feel like this is the other person that I'm picking up here. Queen of Wands in reverse and the Bear. So there is a feeling around this, Pisces, of someone around you who you feel has I feel like you want this person to, I get a sense of overpowering, but I actually get the sense that you want to overpower this person, strangely enough. Again, can be vice versa, but there seems to be a man here. There is regrets about a relationship that hasn't worked out in the past. There is an energy of a child around this, where that's coming from. Maybe you have a child and that you're looking for perhaps a partner. That may be it. But I get an essence here of I do feel that there's going to be communication between you and somebody else. And it's kind of a dominating energy that I'm sensing. Now, it could be from this person towards you, or it could be from you to this person. But I feel like there's some kind of powerful email or text message or something that's worded very strongly, maybe even an angry message. Where is this going? Okay, let's have a look at the Two of Wands in reverse. We've got the mice. Yeah, there's a lot of energy around you here, Pisces, of you're looking towards the future. I get that. You're seeing yourself in this position of power and of authority. You're working steadily towards it. There is a love situation around you which has become burdensome. I think that you may have a child, or you may be thinking of having a child. There is a man around you in which there is regrets. This may be a situation where you've broken up with this individual, perhaps they're with someone else, and you are sending some kind of a message to someone around you here. Another female, I feel. A strongly worded message. And for you, there's a lot of doubt in your mind, a lot of things that are really kind of gnawing away at you here, that are bothering you. And I think you want to, it's some kind of cross that you've borne here, and you want to put things right. Part of that seems to be about clearing up some kind of situation where you may have been involved with someone. It could have been you could have been a third party here, Pisces. Yeah, it won't be for everyone, this message, but let's take a look at this cauldron. What is this cauldron about? The stalks. Yeah, change, transition. Yeah, I feel like you want to be with this person. Yeah, I do feel that you're starting to see that this change here could be good for you, and you're wanting to make this transition or this change, but something's gnawing at you. I feel like there's something here where you want to move on with someone else who you feel is going to provide you with a certain status in life, or get ahead. Let's have a look at the butterfly card. Rebirth, reinventing yourself. We've got the clouds. Yeah. The thing is, that's your intention, but you're not there yet. I feel like you want to reinvent yourself. Yeah. So you want to feel like the butterfly, but with the clouds there, it tells me that right now that's hidden. And there's a lot of, I'm picking it up as not only confusion, but an essence here of, it's kind of like being in a cocoon. Like someone who's just waiting for waiting for the moment to be reborn, to come out of that cocoon there and to be this butterfly. Let's have a look at the confidence card for Pisces. Yeah, we've got the coffin and scepter and the clover. Yeah, so at the moment I get you waiting. I feel like that coffin card is symbolizing that cocoon that I was talking about. I feel like you're encased, but you're looking for an opportunity, Pisces, to step forward here. And I feel it's about some kind of message here. I get a message. Now, it could be this man is messaging you about a partner. Perhaps they're saying they're being dominated by this person, or vice versa. Something like that. Let's see. So, Pisces, the upshot of this is, it seems to be someone around you you feel is going to provide you with status. You're looking to move ahead to gain this position of authority or power or recognition or reward. You've been working steadily in the background there. I feel like you have been putting effort towards this. You're mainly focused on the material gain. I don't feel that there's love here. I don't feel that you love this person. But I do feel that you have this heavy cross to bear. There's a child involved here. So you may have children, or you may be pregnant. Some of you may be pregnant. There's a man that's around you, that's interested in you, I feel. You're looking towards your future with uncertainty, confusion. You're in this kind of cocoon-like stage, just kind of waiting. But you are starting to get your confidence, and you're looking at opportunity around you. And I feel like you're going to take some kind of action here. And it involves messaging someone, or them messaging you. And that may be the opportunity you're waiting for, this message to come through. But there seems to be delay around this. But I get you. I do feel that this is going to happen sometime in March, this message. So let's see. Message for, well, what does Pisces need to surrender, rather? Again, can be you, can be vice versa. Or if you're cross-watching, this may resonate as a Piscean that you're dealing with. So Pisces, what needs to be surrendered for Pisces? Okay, the thing is you want to have the support of others, is what I'm getting with this bear card. And it's interesting because I get that the bear here and this polar bear card. Yeah, rather than trying to handle everything yourself, you want to take the pressure off. Okay, so I feel like I'm talking to someone here who is single, may have the responsibility for a child, and is looking towards I get a man here who can take the pressure off, and also provide you with some kind of position to raise your level, to up the stakes there. Let me read again that card of scepter, because I feel it's important. That's the main message here with this card. The desire for a position of prominence. It's a Saturn-Venus combination. So it's a very keen ambition and a desire. And that's that Ace of Swords and Knight of Pentacles with the fish card there. So a very keen ambition. I feel like I'm talking to someone here with air in their chart. Both Venus and Saturn are very possessive planets, so they're usually concerned with material gain and achievement. And there's an energy here of being drawn or having a desire to rise above your station in life. So craving recognition and respect, and to be viewed in a certain way. So you want to achieve this position. But for you, you're having to employ a significant amount of good planning and forethought. And I think part of that forethought here is somehow sending a message to somebody else. So you're planning this, but you're not doing it just yet. I feel like it's going to happen though, some point in March, to take this pressure off. You feel like this is the answer for you, the solution, and you're just kind of waiting there in the background, waiting for this opportunity that you feel is going to take the pressure off and provide you with what you want. So let's get a card from the Botanical Inspirations. Again, strange kind of message, Pisces, weird kind of reading, but it's very specific. It may not be you, it can be vice versa. It could be someone that you know, perhaps a friend or family member. Or this could be one for the cross watchers. But let's take a look. Message for Pisces. Message for Pisces. Trumpet Gentian, power and healing. To get what you love, you first have to be patient with what you have. Okay. So that's the energy. I feel like for you want this position. That's what you love, I feel. I've got the fish. So I feel like that's the gain here. Temperance with the Tower, this elevation. You want this elevation. And for you're being patient about it. I get you here waiting for the opportunity to come out of this cocoon of yours and go towards this person. Interesting. I want to pull a card on this letter. I want to find out what that is. Let's see. What is this letter about with the Page of Wands in reverse? I feel like you're holding back on sending this letter. What is this Page of Wands in reverse in the letter? And the Moon, yeah. I get that as mainly I'm just picking it up as holding back. I feel like using your intuition here to wait for the right time to send this message. What is this Page of Wands in reverse? And then letter. And we also have the Crossroads, yeah. So you're trying to make up your mind whether or not to send this letter. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it there, Pisces, and wish you the best with this. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Thanks to my podcast listeners on Apple and Spotify. Please be sure to watch my YouTube channel, Gypsy Insights by Michelle, for more readings. Please, on YouTube, please consider to like and share. And for my new people, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you. And press that notification bell as well. So Pisces, this won't be for everyone. So for some of you, hopefully you just got some enjoyment out of it. Kind of a weird reading. But I'm going to leave it there. It's obviously a message for someone. And bye for now, Pisces.